Det nærmer seg ferdigstillelse hos familien Inglem Schmidt.
Ja, vi er snart ferdig.
Men det fremdeles en god del igjen å gjøre. Bedet foran huset skal bygges ferdig.
You've got to remember that whenever you're building a raised bed, it is going to freeze more than normal beds in the ground. So this one, we've got to get a depth of at least 60 centimeters of soil.
Og så skal ferdigplenen legges på plass.
When you're going to lay out fardiplen, the ground must be well compacted, because when it rains it will sink even more, and you want to control how much it does drop. Otherwise you tend to get a lot of bumps in it. Once the grass is laid, you must try to keep the children off for about 3 weeks. Otherwise, if it's very wet, you'll start to get footprints all in the grass, and that looks pretty bad, especially when you're cutting the grass with the grass clipper.
Bak huset peisen straks ferdig, og blomsterkastene klare til å males.
Rather than having just a hedge all the way around this garden, I've also chosen to break that up a bit by putting in this fence from Yarbo. Now I've chosen this one because of the horizontal lines. It picks up the same detail in our steel structure as well. Now this is pretty simple to put up, as demonstrated by Kenneth, because he did this himself. Did a very good job actually, pretty strong too. This is a really good product from Plasmo. It's really simple and easy to put up. You just click these sections together and end the edge in a nice metal strip. Great roof to keep Kenneth and Natalie waterproof. Now unfortunately, due to all the bad weather we have been having, we won't be able to finish the roof before the final styling.
Og regnet fosser dessverre nettopp ned når hagen endelig kan begynne å styles med møbler og planter.
We're on it. Finally the plants are coming in. Now the garden really starts taking shape. Here I picked Parnathocissus. The idea of this is it's going to go straight up. We'll put wire systems in. It'll come up to the roof and it will spread across the whole roof, giving a really nice leafy feel. When the sun comes through, it'll give a nice sort of shadow feel under here. A little blue festucas, just to really give a colour blend. Also it goes a little bit with our green colour.
Årets trender akvagrønt, rosa og lilla. Det puter med print. Møblene vi har her kunstmateriale, så de tåler å stå ute I vind og vær. Folk vil gjerne ha vedlikeholdsfritt, som tåler å stå ute.
All the way through this process, Kenneth and Natalie have been very conservative. They've been really worried about what colour we would paint the walls. And they suddenly said, you know, we kind of quite like green. I thought, uh-oh, this could look like the plants. So I said it has to be really strong green colours, otherwise it'll just blend in. So I chose a couple of colours and thankfully they liked the look of it. And when it was put in place, as you see here now, I really liked it. We planted barlind here. Now this is the farming version, so it doesn't grow so high. You can keep it clipped a little. I didn't want to block them out completely from the neighbours, so something that will grow a little bit lower. Also some grasses, some light grasses and salvias. When this does grow up, you will sort of see through here, but you won't see everything. So all you'll see really is shadows of people behind it. You won't see them full on.
Hey! Nu er det endelig blevet færdigt, så nej, det kan ikke blive bedre. Se, fineste tag i, jeg ved ikke om det er den fineste tag i Norge, måske. Men er så glad, så yeah.
I'm overwhelmed. There's been so much going on. It went really fast, and it's fantastic. Beyond our expectations, just perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Hvad ligger bedst? Jeg ligger det hele bedst. Jeg ved ikke, hvad ligger bedst. Ja, at vi har et perfekt område til at sætte og hygge og slappe af og spise og køkken og legeplads for børn og nej, det er fantastisk, ja.
I just love the style, the design, and the cocoon feeling.
Før var det bare grus og ja, ingenting. Og nu er det, som jeg vil have det, med belægningssten. En bra indkørsel, hvor man kan køre op, og der kan holde en 5-6 biler, og så kan vi holde 2 i garagen, så vi kan have mange gæster. Så et fint blomsterbed, buske, det er perfekt. Det er ligesom jeg vil have det, 100%.
Hos familien Narten Heinrich er de også snart ferdige med byggingen. Skjermingen mot naboene begynner å ta form. Nå skal belysning og planter på plass, før den nye oasen kan nytes til fulle.
This particular light's a little different. You just set it into the ground wherever you want to. You can move it, and also you can adjust the angle of it. I put this light normally where you wouldn't be sitting because it can be a little visible. But for example, next to the driveway here, we can put them in behind another plant, for example, like this, and then you don't see the light. The double gates have been positioned here because later on Daniel would like to have a board for storage and so forth. So I've decided that the best way to hide it is to pop the gates in front of it and disguise it. I'm not a big fan of planting just hedges on their own everywhere, because in a small garden it will still look small because you see where the garden ends. So what I like to do is front plant with sort of more rougher style plants like the grasses and the delphiniums here. Rather than just the grasses on their own, the delphiniums will add a little bit more colour into them. Are we now swapping nail tile tips and The key for this garden is, of course, not just the privacy but also the low maintenance. We really want to keep this very simple for a busy family to look after. So the barlins and the planters, very easy just to keep them clipped. All the materials from the Trex through to the Oldfetstein through to the Lecker, all very low maintenance materials, and it's come out exactly as we wanted it to. We decided to keep the garden style in this quite simple colours. So we've got whites and we've got the festuca, the sort of grey colours, and some chrysanthemums. It all finishes off really well with the grey pots. So during the day, the idea is you can open up these doors and you'll see garden. The kids will come in and out and play, and then during the evening when you want the privacy, just simply put them together, close all the doors.
Har du sett så fint det har blitt der, eller? Jeg er veldig, veldig fornøyd. Jeg synes det er veldig fint. Det er litt trist at vi har så grått vær i dag, men ja, det er helt utrolig. Veldig, veldig bra.
Just a sec. The great thing about these sofas in nice weather. A few more cushions around. This will be quite nice. I could get used to this. Well, now it's all over. Everybody thinks I'll just disappear and do nothing. No, still a lot of work to do. Thankfully, the season is still in full swing. So let's hope it continues as these gardens are gone.